ringside, Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, The Killer. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Batty Texas Ortiz.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gatti Moore. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gatti and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. How about that? Another right hand. A little 1-2. Jab, followed by the cross. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Halfway through round number one. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Good exchange. He fires back.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Oh, and there you go. He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Able to counter that attack. He scored well after being hit himself. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 all landing. The killer's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. How about that? Another right hand.
You're taking too many punches. Hand up.
Good return fire that time. The killer's got to deal with a cut cheek. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. To go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Not an accurate hook at all. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Able to show you his blocking ability. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the killer. Good block. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Good counter punch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good combination landing there. Ortiz's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it, he has good vision, he sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Here we go with the fourth round. His cheek has been split wide open. And another right hand comes in. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
Throws a counter punch there. He missed that uppercut. Good exchange. He fires back. Good counter punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? The killer's eye is now cut. A nice block by Bad Intentions. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good looking counter punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the killer. Able to counter that attack. Little defense turns to offense by Bad Intentions. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Ortiz's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging the nugget all night long.
Ortiz is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Ortiz is on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Off the mark. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. offense from defense by Bad Intentions. There it is! Ortiz is the victim of a powerful hook. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
And his eye is starting to swell. Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
The killer's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Well-struck, solid combination by Bad Intentions. Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fence.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Very nice defensive guard there. Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions. Ortiz has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, you know what time it is. You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Ortiz is doing really well on the outside. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Bad Intentions. Blocks the headshot. The killer's cut, man, is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to this eye before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
He turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Coming to the end of this round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
So if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Ortiz is banged by a big uppercut. Ortiz has got the right idea right here. He cannot be swarmed and smothered like it's a wet blanket with his opponent draped on him. He needs to create that space. He has to push off. Turn defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks away that headshot. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Ortiz is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Ortiz is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort. Holy cow. The killer stunned and staggered. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
He's in a tough spot. Big headshot puts him down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Ortiz is much better on the end. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And this fight is over. Bad Intentions has got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered.
Your winner.
Ortiz is your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.